Yo, what is good, YouTube? And today we are back with another Hogwarts Legacy, stream. And today we're going to be continuing the stream. Today we're going to be playing for a good minute since last night the stream just cut out for some weird reason. So we back at it today. Give me 1 second, chat. Gotta switch the controllers. Okay, chat, and now we're gonna go learn the transfiguration spell. Oh shit, I gotta go down. Expelliarmus. I'm seeing owls.
Beautiful. Oh, hello.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you.
Thank you.
Could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
Beautiful.
Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I was intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the trick is available. Glad to see you are paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation.
Since our visitor cell, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember Armid mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Okay. Since we're already here,
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an arrow telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
I do agree with
If
her.
someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
I mean, I do agree with the
So
professor.
frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Okay.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
Yeah, that's a great ability.
I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
That is true too.
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them.
Not her trying to compare
My
herself
mother
to
cannot
me.
know where
I don't.
am
My mom not
anytime.
here. I mean, in this story, berating
Thank you
me.
for being here during that
But-
rather awkward conversation.
Whatever, bitch. Bitch. Got a gazelle form. At least a tiger form could defend itself. That is true. So we're gonna do a little bit of side quests, like I always like to start off with. Chat, you guys notice, and then we're gonna hop right into the story. We're gonna meet Sebastian. The world map. Oh, I gotta go to Hogsmeade. Damn, I gotta go all the way over here. Poppy, damn, what you doing over here? She loves comparing herself to you. Like, bro, what? Like, my mom ain't berating me. Your mom is, because your mom is scared for you. Our paths are different. I'm an ancient. I could see ancient traces of magic.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping.
Over here.
Like,
This is a change of pace from our last outing. Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before. The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior. That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures? Exactly. Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free
the fuck
is
she gotta
wearing
do
a
with it?
collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg. Must we? Seems a lot of trouble to go to for a creature we've already rescued. We should see this through. Let me find out where she is. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you? Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a port key that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet. Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
okay.
I'll let you know when I have news of her.
Okay, thank you. Anyway, so we're going to meet Sebastian over by the Overlook. Okay, I'm assuming that's a world map. I'm gonna meet Sebastian, chat, see what he's up to, what trouble he's up to. I don't know if you guys realize, but there has been a huge rift between himself and Ominous these past few streams, chat. What y'all think is gonna happen? Do you think Ominous and Sebastian is gonna remain friends? Or do y'all think that they're they're gonna bounce back?
If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feld.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again. I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend.
Poppy, please. And damn, I just left you.
Circle in Hogsmeade.
No.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Wasn't there a... Okay, that Flue Flame is well off. So...
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Kill me. Biggity boom. Pussy. Where you at? Come here. Okay. There's some chests here. Let me collect some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. Alrighty. Let's keep going.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
Bippity boppity boom. Don't cower in fear.
Why can't I hit you?
What? Die.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
Well, my character act like that shit wasn't fun. Like, we whooped ass. Oh, shit! My character trying to show off. Like, she ain't just have fun whooping that ass. Alright. Let's go.
Revelio.
What's up here, money?
I
I
should
feel
tell
like
you. Rumor is this
they'll
mine was
likely
closed long ago
up.
due to an
Okay.
infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Okay, spiders. Okay. The flaming spell. Okay. You have faith in their friendship. That's nice.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Oh, they fell off the
This
map.
mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Revelio.
Looks like we'll be needing.
Revelio.
Looks like we'll be needing to use
How many Rumble spoilers do we hear?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Incendio!
Oh, that spider?
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Yes, sir. Leave it to me. Arresto Momentum and Accio. Okay. Oh no. There we go.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Thank you. All right.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Please don't try me, bro. Like, I'm not in the mood. Come on, should have conjured stairs. Like, what, my boy? Please. Yeah, let me just hurry up and run, because I don't want to really be fighting these spiders. Repedal. Where's that at?
Repel.
Spider, when I tell you, you do not scare me. Nah, I want that ass to come here. Where you go? Oh! We're getting a well potion. Oh. Okay. What's this? Okay.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Oh, what am I walking through? Oh, okay. Okay, but it's nice to see that, you know, Drizzy, you have faith in their friendship. What the hell was coming over here for then? Oh, okay, just the chest. Okay. Okay. Let's just keep going. It's a lot of bone. Oh! Why this man using Levioso? Like what was Levioso gonna do?
Seen a single rune.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
You ought to cut back on pudding.
Come here, pussies. Damn. Nah, you coming down here with us too, boy. Don't try to sit up third. Ah! 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 Burn in hell. Thank you. My God. Bitch, back up. I'm tired of you.
Cleared the room.
Don't know why Gryffindors get credit for it. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
And we're much more fun to fight.
Oh, okay. How many of those symbols are there? I just see the one.
Now, we can have a look around in peace.
Revelio.
Okay. Okay.
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
I have to get up there.
Revelio.
But how? Okay, here.
Incendio.
Guardian Leviosa.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Bruh, shut up. Bruh, I hit it.
Wasn't expecting that.
Okay. Oh, it opened up. Okay. Nice. Isadora's journal. The world floated back to me as if in a watery haze. How long had I been unconscious? I only remember his eyes, empty. Empty of sorrow, yes, but also I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish. But then everything started to turn. When I fell, I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor I see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. I can only hope it is not the Black Death. At least he is no longer in pain. Mm. How was your day though? It was good, Drizzy. Thank you so much for asking. How about you? Yeah, I feel like they could bounce back. They've been cool forever.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this
Sebastian,
mystery.
I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
What's going on, Sebastian? You okay?
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft.
Like here.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
I'm
And
hearing
the
shit
bad
getting
news?
knocked over.
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morinweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
Sebastian,
No,
shut
Sebastian,
the hell
I
up.
haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Sebastian.
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop.
And bye.
Unbelievable.
Shut up, bitch. You don't want to see me in combat, do you? Yeah, you don't. Watch who you talking to, Sebastian. I'm not ominous. I will cast that unforgivable curse on you. And keep it pushing. Okay, there go the exit. Yeah, cause calm the fuck down, man. You're not listening. I just told you a friendly goblin, and this nigga wanna keep talking and shit. Like, shut the hell up, Isaac, and listen to me. The fuck? I'm not just talking out of my ass. I'm trying to tell you something. That's how I'm not ominous. I'll fuck you up. Like, why he just started doing all that? Hold on, chat. I want to go sell some clothing so that we can you know, basically, you know, look for shit, you know, like when we're actually, you know. Oh yeah, let me share the stream. I can't talk. What the fuck? And if you guys haven't already, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you also, please hit that like button. I'll greatly appreciate it. So, let's sell some shit.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
I'll keep the scarf only because it's tied with my
I hope
my
to
other
see you
shit.
again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
Alright, we're gonna immediately get back started with the story. Let me come up here. Gobbledygook. Arresto Momentum. Oh shit, I already collected that. Flu Flame. Gobbledygook.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
Bro, you're being weird.
His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Okay, I'm assuming that this is a world map. Chat, let's do a Merlin trial. Let's see if we can do this one. Let me see. This one seems pretty tedious. Cause I don't know what am I supposed to do.
Revelio.
Alright, well, let me just see one last time. Where did that... Is that the only thing nearby? Yeah, I think it was.
Revelio.
Oh shit. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to get that rock right here somehow? Maybe?
Revelio.
Oh, that shit went mad far. I'm gonna try one more time, chat.
This looks intriguing. Revelio.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. Hey, chat, we did it. Hey. Phew.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Cock.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we
Hello.
only need
Yep,
someone
glad
who
you
can
got it though.
decipher
Yeah.
written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
Glad I got it.
I shall see you soon.
I'm gonna learn this spell afterwards, chat. Imperial.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
The door is looking at us.
The door was dick eating. Like, why is it looking at us?
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Rebellion.
Poor Amit. I'm gonna make him fight.
I still can't believe we're inside a I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Most goblins in my family work.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight then. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Bring your ass.
More than I'm used to. I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Alright, Amit. You can't be no pushing boot. Like,
Clever. I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Rebellion.
oh, they're above me? Oh, let's see.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building out here.
Okay. So before we go over there, we're gonna go upstairs here. Oh, they all died. Oh. How did you survive?
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
You could look at me all you want. Shit.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Okay, let me just make sure I don't miss anything. Just make sure there's something blue up there. Okay, that was just a vent. Okay. Gobbledy good. Alright, let's go. Come on, Domino. Tired. No, you won't. Nope. like this corner, and he's getting on my nerves. Yeah. I'm tired of it. Oh, is that so? Nah. Alright, cool.
That should be the last of them, Amit.
That nigga, Amit about to shit on himself. Like, relax, Amit. He's like, how many of them are there?
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
Okay, so where's the quicker way?
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
That nigga got me scared as hell, y'all. Damn. I mean, honestly, I would be too. But you gotta be ready to defend yourself.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight for me.
Amit, come on, before I leave you. Oh shit. Wait, did I come back down? I think I did. Yeah, I came right back down. All I heard was the lift. There we go.
Can we please...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her.
That must be Professor.
She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a
I forgot his name. Fig, Professor Fig's wife.
With a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yeah, Professor Fig's wife.
But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife?
Mm-hmm.
He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows.
Wizards versus goblins. Wizards versus goblins. Who will win? The wizards or the goblins? Alright, let's learn another unforgivable curse, chat. I'm seeing wisp of ancient magic nearby. Let me go investigate.
I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can. Revelio.
Ancient magic. You speed up.
Revelio.
Okay, they're not too close.
Revelio. Revelio.
I don't see any wisp. Of course, it would be over here.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Come on, Vominos! Everybody, let's go! Yeah, let's get the hell out of there. Alright, let's learn this next unforgivable curse stat. I think it's called Imperio. And what does Sebastian know about it?
Mysterious and a bit unsettling.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb.
Sebastian, you blowing my shit.
Report by the student, they weren't permitted
Don't think I forgot about your goblin friend. What's that supposed to mean?
As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect.
And I don't like how this is like...
Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
I'm starting not to like Sebastian, chat. He is very thick in the head and don't fucking listen.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Oh shit. I keep forgetting Incendio is a...
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. The rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
You don't start. What I say. fuck?
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there. All this grass. Feels like it is. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Sebastian. Like, they went abandoned due to cave-ins. Oh, but we'll be fine, though. Like, nigga, what, bro?
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
But then surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside the sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
We're in a cave. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
I think I gotta find it, bones. I'm gonna not open up the one with the spider in it.
There's something here by the altar.
I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay, but research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands had powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors, forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment, learning the Imperious Curse. The spell said to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to it. Bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone.
Okay.
Revelio.
So I'm gonna leave that spider alone. Let the spider rust.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Another unforgivable curse.
Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that alone. Open up.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How good is it?
I try.
Okay, yeah, okay.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Revelio.
Okay, so this door is the rectangles and a circle. The rectangle and the circle. Okay.
Revelio.
That worked. Keep going.
Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
Appears some of these stone tablets have 2 rune symbols. That has to mean something.
Okay. Okay, that was the wrong circle. Okay, it's that one.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Oh my god, Big Bertha came out.
Incendio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Wait a minute. The light contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only wizardkind but the world. But the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic.
Sebastian, the relic! Look!
And we're about to remove it.
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it.
Oh my god.
After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have
Sacrifice.
no idea, but we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Well. Oh! Ominous is here, chat.
Is that ominous? Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Then you fight me then. You fight me then, bruh. You fight me. I don't want to persuade him. Put that shit back.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
Then why did my character...
I'm suggesting we negotiate.
Or we beat him up.
Allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
That's too much.
That's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine.
So it's like, then what was the point of me starting with Ominous if I was still gonna...
The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late.
What was the point?
Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What?
Like, bruh.
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well...
Like, what was the point of me siding with Ominous?
And I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
And then why my character's not telling them the deal we made? Like...
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand.
I don't like this little trio. It feels like I'm playing, like, I feel like my choices don't matter.
Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
He keeps saying it's for Anne, but it's not even for her. Like, bruh. Just shut up. Talking about Ominous knows I don't back down from a fight. My nigga, fight me then. Let me take you out.
we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her.
It sounds like my character is being a retard, so that's all I'm gonna say about it.
This isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke. Over there, by the hamlet.
Oh, it is smoke.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
I'm here now. On your ass. See me using the unforgivable curse.
Let's get it.
Come on. Help us out, pussy.
Got him!
They're closing in!
Oh! Oh shit. Oh! He just used the dark arts in front of everybody.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
But he could have used any curse.
What did my uncle expect
Not
me to
curse.
do?
He could use
The
any
Imperious
spell. He
curse
could have used
saved Anne's
Confringo.
life.
He could have used
That goblin was going
Levioso.
to kill her.
He could have used Accio. Like, he could have used any curse. Accio would have been the best decision to use there. Bring him towards you. Let him fight you. Levioso could have worked. Depulso, Flipendo. Like, you have so many spells and you sit there and use an unforgivable curse in front of everybody.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very
Why
well.
my character keep
Probably best if I
meddling?
get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Like, that's family affair. Like, that has nothing to do with me, bro. He right here and shit.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? with an unforgivable curse?
Why am I making
This
excuses
family
for this nigga?
does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is.
I agree.
Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
I agree. Just like out of all the curses he could have used there, he used fucking an unforgivable curse in front of everybody.
I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Yeah, why is my character involving herself in family affairs? Like, but that has nothing to do with me. Let them niggas talk that shit out. I don't give a fuck. Like, I spent some talent points. Let's go to the dark art section. Let's check out our gear. Yeah, if I was the dad or the uncle or whatever, I'd be telling my character to shut the fuck up and mind her fucking business. That's what I would have said, personally. Fuck, oh, you defending Sebastian? No, shut the fuck up and mind your business. That's what I would have said. Alright, let me go to this vendor real quick. I don't want to speak with Sebastian. I'm tired of Sebastian. I want to fight Sebastian. I want to fight Sebastian.
Another adventure, are we?
Since he don't back down from a fight.
Oh. Remind you that I did not break school rules and run around the castle after curfew. Have you any idea what?
Yo, let me hurry up and get inside because I don't want to hear the howler. Please shut that shit up. Sebastian, where your dumb ass at?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions. A A box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
Sebastian.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
Sebastian, I dislike you a lot.
I'll send you an owl when I have news.
I'm gonna ignore it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just go ahead and ignore it. Alright, chat. We're gonna do these two side quests for a second. I feel like that side quest was actually very long, so I just did a side quest, so this will be my last side quest, and then we're gonna jump right back into the story. I'm gonna help Poppy with the stupid ass egg, and then we're gonna move on.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out?
I don't care about
the
your
dragon
grandma,
you were
bro.
tracking?
I'm gonna
I
be real.
realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Yeah, she's making it sound easy, bro. It's not that easy.
Well then, let's
It's a
find
big
that
ass
and return her
dragon
egg.
that can breathe
Wonderful.
fire and fucking burn
If
us
she sees us
alive.
flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
And how do we do that? I'm hearing roaring and shit.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safe. Good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Yeah, I'm scared. That shit looking at us and shit.
Poor thing might be going sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
I didn't know I could actually get that bird. Yeah, let me keep this out, because I might could snap some, I'm seeing mongrels, like, let me just...
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Shit. Repair.
Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Yeah, all these side characters are really pissing me off.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
Bruh, it's a dragon.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly...
Watch your step.
She must have been starved to pick up a grappling.
She's still talking about how...
For a fight.
What's going on? I'm hearing roaring. Yeah, we about to die.
Well, there's no time.
I'm just trying. If it knows...
Watch out. It's her domain. She'll keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose you'd listen to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past.
Bro, what? Bro, what? Like, why is my character not running? Bitch, run.
Leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Repair
I mean, it is a dragon. A dragon probably just stomps its claws on it or something. I don't fucking know.
If we just return her egg, we
Poppy.
can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Alright, just drop it. Just drop it. Let me capture it.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
That's rather generous, isn't it? She did try to kill us the entire time.
Only until she saw her egg, at which point I thought she rather warmed to us. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
I was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath. I wonder how long she lived here, or where she'll go now.
I can't believe any of what just happened.
Still taking it all in?
No, I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Nope, see they converge on top of us. Start fucking us up. See, I'm not saving Poppy. See, I just did.
How could I have been so blind?
Revelio.
Yeah. Alright, chat. Onwards with the main story. Let's speak to the headmistress. Hogwarts. Where's that located? Oh, the map chamber. Okay. We're onwards to our next trial, chat. I'm here, y'all. I'm here, bitches.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
I'm gonna pop some tabs. Only got $20 in my pocket. And since I'm here,
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Monzo collect this demiguise.
Now here's Professor Fig. The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Okay. Professor Block.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Professor, a moment of your time. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which...
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
What could the headmaster want?
Yeah, they thought I was gonna stop. Yeah, I was just gonna keep running.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
Professor Black.
I wonder almost daily why I...
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
Yo, Professor Black.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Why is nothing popping up? Like, where am I going? Like, okay.
Oh no, it's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
Well, they're as good as invisible to me, sir. Rotten little extortionist holding my diary hostage.
What was that, Broom?
Nothing, sir.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
I'm looking for my house elf, obviously.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Professor, I need to speak to you.
Hello,
Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt...
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio. Confringo.
Let's conjure up you.
Revelio.
Bro, what? I swore it was a page here. Alright, chat, what do you guys think so far? Aloha more.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Lee. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run. I'd be free by now.
Best move while I can. Eve must be here somewhere. need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Why that shit just looking at me like... Imagine if I accidentally use my wand.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. Must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed tight. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Try again. Try again, try again, try again.
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power.
Bombarda. Oh shit. My God.
be for me.
You're far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Must.
Dear sweet Neve. Dead.
Neve. We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Another memory chat.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Yeah, all you would have heard was thwack, 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 because I would have started fucking her up.
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
And I do agree with Isadora for a little bit. Research purposes. They're so scared to, you know, do research and see what this magic can do. You know, so I agree, you know, with Isadora in that aspect. But the way she's going about it is not. The way she's going about it is not a good way to go about it. Damn, it's a new keeper? I didn't even get to speak to her.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
Bruh, you know it's true.
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragg.
I always want you to jump through hoops to do shit.
The Keepers.
True.
And who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
I don't understand why Professor Bakar was so mad that I was asking about her power. Like, she was inhaling emotions. Who wouldn't be, you know? So, chat, that is going to be it for me today. I'm going to take a little break and just relax for the remainder of my night. I hope you guys have a great one, and I appreciate everybody who always tuning in, you know, leaving a like, watching, commenting, you know, lurking. I truly appreciate it. But with that being said, chat, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.